Guys, so I decided to make this video because I'm noticing a trend now on YouTube where people are getting black powder revolvers because they have felonies or they have misdemeanors and stuff like that, and that's fine. I have 100% support for those people. However, I wanted to make this video because I want to tell you guys to be careful when you do stuff like this, because in certain states, you need a conceal carry permit to conceal a firearm. Now, Virginia, where I live, you need a conceal carry permit. And another problem with Virginia is they will word their laws specifically saying firearm. Now, a black powder revolver such as this is considered an antique firearm. So by federal law, it's not considered a firearm anymore, which is why you don't need to pass federal background checks anymore. However, with a black powder revolver like this and Virginia's wording, they will say a firearm is something that uses an explosive to eject a projectile or shoot a projectile. Now, a black powder revolver uses an explosive to throw a projectile out. So that means that a black powder revolver in Virginia is considered a firearm. So if you want to conceal carry a black powder revolver in Virginia, you need to have a conceal carry permit. So you need to be careful with stuff like this. I know there's a guy on YouTube who I follow who conceal carries a snub-nose 1860 Army, and I don't know what state he lives in. I think it's Texas, but I don't think Texas has concealed carry permits. But you need to be careful in your specific state. So if your state has a concealed carry permit, you need to read the laws that specific law that talks about firearms and what a firearm is to that state. So if you're concealing a black powder revolver and you think you're going to get away with it, be careful, because if you get pulled over and they find a black powder revolver on you and you don't have a permit, you're going to get in trouble. So I'm not trying to call people out. I actually want to help people who are doing this. So again, whatever state you live in, if you need a concealed carry permit and your state is like Virginia, where they say a firearm is a revolver or whatever that uses an explosive to put out a projectile, then that means a black powder revolver is considered by that state to be a firearm, and you need a permit to carry it concealed. So if I didn't have a permit and I wanted to conceal this thing and I got pulled over and the cops found out that I was concealing it, I can get in big trouble. So that's just a little note for you guys who want to conceal a black powder revolver. Be careful where you live, because each state is different. The laws are different. The way they word the laws are different. It kind of sucks, but that's just the way it is. And you know what's weird about Virginia is you don't need to pass a state background check to get a black powder revolver. However, black powder revolvers to the state are considered firearms because of the way they word their laws. It makes no sense. So why do I not need to pass a background check if it's not considered a firearm, but then you consider a firearm an object that uses an explosive for a projectile? It's really weird. Whoever makes these laws, they don't know what they're doing. They just, I guess, word it the way they want and consider it the way they want. It's just the way it is. So, but be careful. Don't carry these things concealed if you don't have a concealed carry permit. If your state requires it, just don't do it. So you're going to get in big trouble, trust me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.